Peter, please.
Take Jean back to the car. I must get this.
This is Colonel Strigger.
How do you do, sir?
A shattering business, Colonel. The Prime Minister's already at Chequers. We'll be there in 30 minutes. We've been in constant communication with Paris, Moscow, and Bonn during your visits. I think the British government's approval will be a formality.
The evidence is absolutely conclusive.
If I might just...
Sure, Colonel.
It may speed things up.
Clincher is at the back.
It's an enlarged single frame from the cine film, sir.
It couldn't possibly be a fake.
The film was found undeveloped still in the camera. It's genuine. Take my word for it.
Keep pace with the escort.
I'll take the file, sir.
UFO entering visual speed range.
Radar and visual alert.
UFO on radar track, speed Mach 5.
Thank God for the atmosphere. It's the best protection we have.
Have positive radar fix.
Well, it's up to SkyDiver now.
In position, sir.
Right.
Stand by. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch stations. Launch stations. Clear 1.
1 clear.
Clear 2.
2 clear.
Ready for takeoff, sir. Okay, lift off stations. Lift off stations.
Checking boosters.
Circuits.
Cut boosters.
H-pulse circuits,
Cutting
okay.
boosters.
Relays, okay. Viletski burning. Interlocks engaged.
Stabilize gyros.
Trigger circuits, okay.
Right. Stand by for liftoff. Shadow control from Sky 1, airborne. Position 020, red.
Roger, Sky 1.
Airspeed down to 600 knots.
Right. Lower heat shield.
Right.
I don't like it. These clouds give about as much cover as a G-string on a belly dancer.
Sky 1 to Seagull X-ray. Over.
Oh, Peter, am I glad to hear you. What's your position?
Right above you. Leveled off at 20,000. Sky 1 to Seagull X-ray. Have UFO on screen. Closing rapidly.
Roger. 10 degrees port.
Right.
UFO at 12 o'clock. You are the target. Coming into attack. UFO entered cloud layer. Keep a sharp lookout.
Roger. Hold her steady.
1 to Shadow Control. Reporting direct hit on UFO. It's gonna crash into the sea.
Good shooting, Sky 1. Come in, Seagull X-ray. Alec, are you okay?
I've aged about 5 years, but we're still in one piece.
Hello, Sky 1. Follow it down, Captain. Use your reconnaissance cameras.
Roger, will do.
It went straight under. It seems to be breaking up. Hold it. There's a body.
Please confirm. Did you say body?
Yes, it's a body.
How's it going, Alec? Everything's fine. Good. Good. Moonbase and the other tracker stations will have the electronic system fitted and operational within a week.
Oh, that's just great. Well, you look tired, Alec. Why don't you help yourself to a drink?
Thanks. I think I will. You never touch it, do you?
Uh-uh. Self-control.
Maybe drinking needs more self-control. Well, when does, it arrive?
Any time now.
We waited a long time for this one.
Yes. 10 years. It's been 10 years since we had the first confirmed UFO landing on Earth.
And that was after a decade of speculation, reports, official denials, you name it.
You know, Alec, when I was made commander of SHADO, I thought it was all going to happen.
You've done a good job. The best.
Well, I've tried. But how far have we progressed? I mean, what do we really know about UFOs? What are they? Where do they come from? What do they want? Yes.
Mayland Hospital, Shadow Section. Your special patient has arrived, sir. We will use underground corridor 32 to Shadow Medical Center.
Right.
Well, maybe some of the answers are coming in now.
Well done, Peter.
Thanks.
You're wanted in debriefing immediately.
Right. See you later.
What's the position, Doctor?
Alive and in a critical condition. Excuse me.
What are the chances of survival?
Well, he was equipped with an advanced apparatus that enabled him to breathe liquid. The helmet was removed as soon as he was picked up, and an attempt was made to restore normal breathing. The problem is that there's still some liquid left in his lungs, so it's too early to say yet. Excuse me.
Space travel in a liquid environment. The very thing we've been experimenting with.
Yes. Well, apparently they've done it.
I must ask you to leave now.
Right. Let me know the moment you have anything, Doctor.
Commander Straker.
Is he alive, Doctor?
Yes.
Well?
Well, the general analysis has shown that he's humanoid.
You mean like us?
More or less. Body temperature 3 degrees paranormal, blood pressure rather low, muscular development poor. The skin has an artificial green coloration, probably absorbed from the liquid. The interesting thing here is that the hair hasn't picked up this tint, which suggests that the liquid contains a bioacrophilic compound. Also, the fact that the eyes were protected by plastic shells seems to support this theory. Anyway, we'll know more when we get the computer readout from the first electromedical check. It'll be a few minutes.
A man. From a solar system probably 100 million miles from Earth.
It's incredible.
What is?
Well, we can't be certain yet, but this preliminary test shows organ and gland transplants. Heart, liver, left lung, thyroid.
Do you realize what this could mean, Alec?
It's still theory.
Theory. Fact. After almost 10 years of possible, probable, and confirmed UFO incidents. Fact. On a number of fully documented occasions, mutilated bodies found after UFO attacks. Organs missing. Fact. An electromedical examination on the first alien we lay our hands on shows organ transplants.
The doctors aren't certain.
No, not yet. But I'm willing to bet that our proof lies at the end of that corridor.
Dr. Schroeder? Intensive care unit. We have an emergency. I'm afraid he's dead.
Can I have a post-mortem?
48 hours.
Make it 24. Not the details. Just what really matters.
The rapid aging isn't documented in the report. We're not sure why it happened, but it's certainly connected with the reaction of Earth's atmosphere on the body.
Now, gentlemen, let's concern ourselves with the three main questions regarding UFOs. 1, Where do they come from? Now, the fact that the lungs were filled with an oxygenated liquid seems to indicate a subjection to phenomenal acceleration and fantastic speed over a long period, long enough for the skin to pick up the green coloration of the liquid. Now, all this would appear to add up to an extended journey through space, perhaps several months, at many times the speed of light. Question number 2. Who are they? Well, obviously, in science and technology, several hundred years in advance of man. But everything in this report seems to add up to a dying race. Hereditary sterility was evident. But by using drugs and advanced transplant techniques, they could have found a way to stop the natural aging process. They're also highly intelligent, so they presumably come to Earth knowing the risk of contact with our atmosphere. Which brings us inevitably to question number 3. Why do they come? This report indicates 5 major organ and gland transplants. In the case of the heart, tissue compatibility test shows that it was human in origin. It came from Earth, gentlemen. Therefore, one of the reasons they must obviously come is to obtain organ replacements. But there may be other reasons. Imagine a dying planet in some distant corner of the universe. Its natural resources exhausted. Its inhabitants sterile. Doomed to extinction. Situation we may one day find ourselves in, gentlemen. So they discover Earth, abundant and fertile, able to satisfy their needs. They look upon us not with animosity, but with callousness, as we look upon our animals whom we depend on for food. Yes, it would appear they are driven by circumstance across 1 billion miles of space, driven on by the greatest force in the universe: survival.
Check on the test, sir.
There's no possible doubt?
No, sir. Electronic tissue analysis is as positive as a voice print.
Right.
You wanted to tell me something.
Yes. I wanted to have a word with you before you flew out.
It's about my sister, isn't it?
Yes. I'm afraid she's dead, Peter. There's no longer any doubt. I think you know how sorry I am.
What happened?
I don't think you'd like to know the details.
I think I'd like to know.
Your sister was last seen in the vicinity of a UFO incident nearly 10 years ago. The alien's body recovered from the sea was subjected to intense medical examination. The heart was a transplant. The donor was Leela Carlin. What will you tell your parents?
I don't know.
You realize, of course, that they can never know the truth. A funeral without a body. A symbol of human compassion.
A long finger of tragic coincidence stretching across 1 billion miles of space. Is this the end or the beginning? Where does the universe end? Where does it begin?
It landed.
Landed? Where?
Just about the worst place possible. Somewhere in an area of 50,000 square miles in northern Canada. Everything we got that flies is out looking for it.
I've completed grid search. Nothing to report.
Okay, Skipper. See you in 1 hour.
No, I'm going around once again. We'll stay alight long enough for one more run.
Have relocated UFO in area blue.
Straker.
We pick it up.
Great. I'll be right there.
Thank you, Greenland.
Where is it?
Yes, we have that.
Just crossing the Atlantic seaboard. Speed and altitude are way down. The Moonbase interceptors must have damaged it.
Right. Alert Sky 1.
That's it.
Shadow HQ, Skipper. They've located the UFO.
Be right there.
I've got the UFO's latest fix, sir. If we steer 042, we should intercept in 18 minutes.
Right. Alter course to 042. Give her everything she's got.
Steer 042, maximum speed. This is Shadow Control. UFO 48 miles from your present position.
Thanks, Control. I have it on the scope. Have visual contact. Closing for attack.
Sky 1 reports a hit, but UFO is turned and is still airborne. Coming down, sir.
Great. When it lands, let me know its exact position.
Roger.
Oh, have a seat, Alec.
I don't believe it.
Oh, no, that's for you.
Thanks.
Well, the UFO has landed, but this time we know where.
Exact position?
Close enough to Lexfield Air Base, Canada, for you to be there by first light tomorrow.
Fine.
I want them, Alec. I want them alive.
I'll do what I can.
The transport has just landed at Lexfield, Canada, sir.
Fine, fine.
Shadow Mobiles 1, 2, and 3 proceed to search Delta. This is Control. In position on airfield perimeter.
The other mobiles are on their way, sir.
Good.
Shadow Mobile 1 to Control.
In position.
Roger 1.
No visual contact.
Shadow Mobile 2 in position, sir. Shadow Mobile 3 in position.
All 3 mobiles are in position, sir.
Good. Send one in.
Which one, sir?
The one in the best position. Standard procedure.
Control to Shadow Mobile 3. Close in for final assault.
Roger, Control.
Should be able to see it any second.
There it is. Have visual contact.
About 300 yards ahead.
Any sign of movement?
No, nothing. We're going in closer.
Right. Take it easy.
Shadow Mobile 3 to control. We're under attack.
Head back to the ridge.
We're still under fire. They seem to be using some sort of...
SM3, can you hear me? Come in, SM3.
Radio and tracking link negative. They must have been hit.
Send the next one in. I know the risk. Send it in.
This is Control to Shadow Mobile 1. Close in on UFO.
Roger.
This is Colonel Freeman. We must assume SM3 is non-operational.
Stop just below the top of the ridge and proceed on foot.
I repeat, proceed on foot.
Understood.
Okay, let's go.
Roger. Backup forces in position and standing by, sir.
Okay. Fan out. "250 yards from UFO. Closing in.
They're closing in, sir.
Look out!
Well?
Much the same situation we've experienced before. The alien was breathing a liquid containing a bioacrophilic compound, imparting the usual green tint to the face and neck. The hair was unaffected, and the eyes had protective shells. Oh, we've managed to revert the respiration to normal atmosphere.
Successfully?
5 hours is not long enough to tell.
It's long enough to tell us that we're dealing with a comparatively young alien. Past experience has shown us that once they breathe our atmosphere, they deteriorate to their true age. I want to see if I can get anything out of him, Doctor. How soon can he be ready?
Look, we're crossing new physiological frontiers. How can I say? Well, I suppose he's as ready now as he'll ever be.
Right, Doctor.
He appears to be humanoid and highly intelligent. The biosensor tells us his eyes and ears are in excellent condition. Computer reports indicate he's in perfect health. There must be some way we can communicate.
You've been interrogating him for 43 minutes. How much longer?
Why?
We've got to remove the barrier compound from his hair to assist oxygen absorption.
All right, all right.
Now, let's go over it once again. The answers are needed to certain questions. I'm asking you to cooperate. It's no good, Alec. He either can't or doesn't want to understand. There's no alternative. I'm going to try one of the new anodynes to break down his resistance.
Which do you recommend, Doctor?
Well, GL7's the most effective in my experience, but in this case...
Well?
I can't guarantee the result. It could be dangerous.
How dangerous?
Who knows? But the decision and the responsibility must be yours.
Well, your reactions are all right. You heard that clearly enough.
Doctor.
Now, the drug will lower your resistance. It's no use fighting it. You must help us. You must cooperate.
Pulse rate increasing. Still increasing.
Hold him down.
$4,800 miles from impact. Speed? 24,000 knots.
He'll never make it.
We have it on ground radar. Impact confirmed.
Do we have a grid reference?
Yes, sir. IGR area B14208. Just off the west coast of Ireland.
Tell Captain Carlin to overfly the area.
Yes, sir.
Sky 1 to SkyDiver control. It crashed about 100 yards offshore.
Right, sir.
I'm going around once more before the light fades.
Did you hear that? What was it, Billy? I'm sure I heard a noise. Didn't you hear it, Billy? Is anyone there? I know someone's there. Oh. Oh, you must excuse me. You see, I'm blind. What are you doing? What are you looking for? There's nothing of value here. Please, please don't touch the bird. Who are you?
Right, thank you, Shadow Control. We'll do that. Roger and out.
Anything?
Not a sign.
Steer 042.
Yes, sir.
That could be it. About 50 yards ahead. Couple of degrees to port.
Stop engines. Release the marker buoy and inform control.
Tell me, who are you? Why don't you answer me? Why won't you speak to me? What's that noise? What are you doing? Why don't you go away? Why don't you leave my house?
I want you to hear something. It's important. Play it back.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go away? Why don't you leave my house?
It cut in about 3 minutes ago on our waveband.
Cut in?
Clear as a bell. Estimated signal strength, 1,500 megawatts.
Well, that's as powerful as a medium-sized commercial transmitter. Do we have any bearings?
Ireland, the west coast.
What is that noise? What is it? I'm only trying to feel your face. Don't you understand? I'm blind. Why, you're trembling. Why don't you answer me? Why don't you tell me who you are and what it is you want? Because then I might be able to help you.
UFO crashes off the west coast of Ireland. And an old lady broadcasts from the same area, with a transmitter powerful enough to break in on our waveband. It can't be coincidence.
Cancel my car.
Yes, sir. Did you get closer bearings?
No, sir. We'd have to triangulate from ground vehicles in the area.
It's all right, Billy. Our visitor's a nice man. He doesn't want to hurt us. It's all right, Billy.
Mobile 1 in position.
Roger, 1.
All mobiles in position, sir.
All we can do now is wait for the next transmission.
An alien wants to cooperate, to help.
Why else would he transmit on our waveband?
Why won't you speak to me?
Get a bearing.
Why don't you tell me who you are? You know, it's better to tell someone.
What the devil's jamming that signal?
UFO proceeding to Earth. Red alert, replacement Sky 1.
I'll try and help you.
Got it. Mobile 1 to control.
Signal vector 138.3.
Tell the mobiles to move in.
Yes, sir.
Mobile 1 to control.
8 miles from target.
Miles.
never know. He might have told us everything.
UFO maintaining course. Confirm speed 4.7.4.
UFO signal now negative, sir. Presumably landed.
Map reference?
Reference 119120, approximately.
119120. And that's somewhere there. I want the whole area cordoned off. Alert mobiles 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, sir. This is Shadow Control.
Colonel Foster.
Alert mobiles 1,
I think you better get out there with them.
I repeat.
Yes, sir.
Alert mobiles 1, 2, and 3.
It's not much further now.
You did a good job, Liz.
Cass, I can't.
Go and get it.
Roger.
This is Commander Straker to all mobile operatives. You are to locate UFO designated 9041F. Termination area approximately 119120. Colonel Foster.
Sir. I want you to cover blue area X7.
Okay.
Hello, Alec.
So you let one through?
That's right.
Why don't we do the job properly?
What do you mean?
Ask the aliens round for drinks.
Let's go into the office. We're fighting a series of losing battles here, Alec. Why? Because we don't really know who or what we're fighting. I've waited months for a chance like this, Alec. A UFO right on our own doorstep. That's why I let this one through. And those mobiles are on the way to bring it in, intact, before any deterioration sets in.
Meanwhile, there's a potential killer or killers at large.
Yes, I know. It's a risk. But the area has a low population density. It's mostly virgin forest. The danger factor must be very slight.
Mobile 1 to Shadow Control. 1 to Control.
Go ahead, Mobile 1.
Have covered search area blue X7P, Q and R.
UFO negative.
Roger, Mobile 1. Proceed to link with Mobile 3 at location 118109. Shadow Mobiles 2 and 3 are due to report any moment now, sir. Areas X8 and 9 are practically covered.
But what about Mobile 1?
His progress is slower. He has the densest area.
Every inch of that forest has to be searched. Somewhere in there, there's a UFO. And we're going to find it. Intact.
Quiet. Oh, boy. Go on.
What the? Get back. Back. Quiet. Quiet. Quiet, you fool. With you. Sultan! Sultan. Stay. That's a good boy. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Come on. What's the matter with you, eh? That's a good boy.
Mobile 1 to Shadow Control.
1 to Control.
Go ahead, 1.
Have located UFO. Position blue area 119113.
This is Straker. Advise on condition.
It's a total wreck.
Is there any sign of life, Colonel?
Investigating now, sir.
Nervous?
How long have you been?
Come on, pull yourself together. Let's go over it once again. Take it from 11 o'clock. From 11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock, we finish supper. Then I do the washing up.
There's something else.
What do you mean?
What do you do before doing the washing up?
I call up Midge Clayton. I tell her that I'm ringing her from the cottage. And I ask her over for lunch tomorrow. Then
Why? Why do you invite her over for lunch?
I'm nervous about being here on my own. Then I tell her two things. Firstly, that Jack can't be with me because he has to go north on a business trip. Secondly, that I'm going to go to bed and take a sleeping pill.
Dispatch the analysis teams to the area.
Yes, sir. Shadow control to ADP unit. Proceed to blue area 119, 113.
Just one thing puzzles me.
You should be so lucky.
How come that UFO is a total wreck? It hasn't been in the atmosphere long enough to deteriorate.
Maybe it was the difficulty of the landing area. Could be 1,000 reasons.
Mobile 1 has reported a body inside the wreck of the UFO.
An alien?
They can't tell. It's severely charred. They'll get a call back as soon as they have more information.
Then at 11:30, I check the front door to see that it isn't locked from the inside, so that Jack can get in. And then I go to bed.
You don't go to bed. There's something else.
Oh, yes, I changed the bulb by the front door for a dud one.
Right. Go on.
Then I go to bed and I put out the light. No, I read for 5 minutes. But I find I can't concentrate. So I turn out the light and wait for Jack.
And when he comes?
I hear the gate creak. I get up. And I come in here.
So
I take the gun.
You take the gun, then what? Then what?
I stand at the bedroom door with the gun pointing towards the front door.
Go on.
Then, when Jack opens the front door,
you take aim and you fire, right?
I can't, Cass, I can't.
It's perfectly simple. You're all alone here, someone breaks in, you take aim and you fire. Aren't you forgetting one thing?
What was that?
I'll be here, right beside you.
Oh, Cass, stay here. Stay here.
Mobile 1 to Shadow Control. 1 to Control.
Go ahead, 1.
The body inside the UFO is definitely not an alien.
Mobile 1, this is Straker. Explain yourself.
The body was charred beyond identification, but there are no signs of the hermetic seals around the neck. We're searching the area on foot.
The alien must be somewhere in the forest.
It's time. Go on. Answer it.
Hello?
Hello, darling. I'm just ringing through to say I'm on my way.
Fine.
Oh, fine.
Well, it worked.
What do you mean?
Your little idea. No calls, no interruptions, quiet weekend together. The others think I've gone north to that exports conference. Even Miss Cadwell won't know where I am. Hello? You there?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Go on. I've got a little present for you.
You have?
Oh, did you want to know what it is?
Yes. Yes, of course I do, Jack. What is it?
Burlington Arcade.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. The pendant. The blue pendant.
Well, you don't sound very pleased. I mean, I can easily take it back and get something else you'd rather.
No. No, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. That was very thoughtful of you.
You all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I've just got a slight headache, that's all.
Why don't you go to bed, then?
No, I'll be fine.
No, you go off to bed. I'll be at the cottage about 12. I'll try not to disturb you.
All right.
Bye, then.
Goodbye, Jack. You heard?
Yes?
You heard how he was talking. I don't think I can do it, Cass. I can't go through with it.
Do you know how long we've known each other?
10 months? A year?
It's exactly 1 year and 1 month ago that I first came into your house. I noticed the way he spoke to you then. I've heard him 1,000,000 times since.
Well?
Every time he talks to you, it's in that way.
Cass...
Words. What's he ever given you but words? You've said so yourself over and over again. He's clothed you, fed you, bought you.
area to Shadow Control. Blue area to Shadow Control. We found a couple of things, sir. First, a piece of torn fabric that looks like it came from an alien spacesuit. There's also signs of a struggle.
Yes, what else?
We've also found an Alsatian dog near the landing site with collar number 995987.
Listen, Colonel, we have details here of a missing person in the blue area. A game warden by the name of Mitchell.
That dog collar information checks.
Now, it's my guess that it's Mitchell's body you found in the debris. Try using the dog to locate the alien.
The chances are it can pick up the scent.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on, boy.
Okay, follow me.
What's that?
The lights.
Cass!
The lights.
He's coming out early. It isn't time. What are we going to do? He said...
Don't worry. We're ready for him.
Cass, we can't. The light. I can't do it, Cass.
Look, I'm here, right beside you.
He stopped. He's coming round to the front, Cass. He's at the door. For God's sake, Oh, my God.
Now!
What's the matter, Cass? What are you doing?
I'm trying to think.
What are we going to do? How are we going to explain it? Who is he?
Shut
You're not leaving. You're not going to leave me here.
Look, you know I must.
No.
Our only chance is to go through with the plan as we arranged it.
Cass, how can
But
we?
we must.
You don't seem to
But I don't know any more than you do. As far as you're concerned, he was an intruder and you shot him. Do you understand? Do you understand?
No.
Look, I must go. Give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes, that's all. Then phone the police.
Cass! Cass! Wait with me, Hills. Wait, just until I've called the police.
3 minutes!
Please, Cass, please! Cass! Cass!
Would you get your coat, Mrs. Newton?
What are you doing here? Who are you? Are you the police? How do you know my name?
Please.
Ah, Mrs. Newton. Mr. Fowler. We've been expecting you. This way, please. Would you care to sit down? Freeman, Alec.
Voice print identification positive. 9-7, Freeman, Alec E.
Now, if you just follow me, please.
Look, what is going on here?
Now, please, Mr. Fowler. I realize you've both had a very harrowing experience.
Right.
And are entitled to an explanation for this intrusion into your privacy.
Right again.
Mr. Straker will explain our reasons for bringing you here. In the meantime, if you'd just like to make yourselves comfortable, I'm sure you'll find everything you need.
What are you doing?
Just be very careful what you say.
Where are we?
We're under some kind of film studio.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. We must get our story straight.
Liz? Liz? Who are you? who are you?
The rest of the story is exactly the same.
Who are these people?
I don't know. The one that brought us up here said something about someone called Straker.
Isn't he a film producer or something?
I must apologize for having had you brought here like this, Mr. Fowler, Mrs. Newton.
Now listen here.
And I've had you brought here for a discussion. Now, if you'll both please sit down.
Was your wife expecting you?
Naturally.
Are you certain?
Well, of course. I phoned her on the way down here. Why do you ask?
Do you recognize these?
Well, photographs of this room.
Did you take them?
No.
Know who did?
I've never seen them before.
Do you keep a gun here, Mr. Newton?
Yes.
Who knew about it?
Wife?
Anyone else?
I'm not sure. Don't think so. Look, what is this all about?
I'm sorry, you'll just have to bear with me. I suggest that you return to London. I'll arrange for your wife to join you there as soon as possible.
Unidentified flying objects. Aliens from another planet. A World Defense Organization. It's incredible.
Then the lives of everyone can be in terrible danger all the time.
Very great danger. That's the reason for all the security. The general public must never know.
One thing I don't understand is, if your organization is so secret, why did you bring us here?
To help you forget the whole thing.
Forget?
Yes, you see, SHADO have developed an amnesia drug. Well, for obvious reasons. We administer it to people like yourselves who have come into contact with aliens, or indeed with our organization.
An amnesia drug?
Yes, it's perfectly harmless. All it will do is erase all memory of the past 12 hours. It's tasteless. Would you, care for some more coffee?
What's wrong? Paul has just come up with a very interesting theory.
Oh?
Tell him.
Mrs. Newton and Fowler said they heard an intruder and shot him as he forced open the door.
Plausible.
Yes. If they weren't expecting the husband.
The husband? He came back to the cottage 40 minutes ago.
Is our security angle covered?
Yes, that's all taken care of. But don't you see what it means? They planned a cold-blooded murder. They had it all worked out. But unfortunately for them, an alien came through that door instead of her husband.
It all fits. Morally, they're guilty.
Oh. Well, the amnesia drug was administered a few minutes ago. They won't be able to remember a thing.
Well, we can't just let them go free.
I suppose you think I should hand them over to the public prosecutor. He'd sure have a great case. Now, what would he go for? The attempted murder of the husband or the killing of an alien? We can't produce that body. There's no concrete evidence against them. And the two accused would both have genuine, total amnesia.
So there's nothing we can do about it.
We're not in the moralizing business, Colonel.
Well, what about the husband? They wanted to kill him once. They're bound to try again.
Well, in the line of duty, we stumbled onto a triangle. SHADO's involvement made it a square. All we're doing is erasing the past 12 hours. So it's back to the triangle. Colonel Foster, you get back to that UFO. Get all the information you can.
Right.
Now, Alec, you better get the medical team to work on that alien.
On my way.
How are Mrs. Newton and Mr. Fowler?
Still sleeping, sir.
Well, get them out of here.
But, sir, I really don't think...
Just get them out of here.
Navigation circuits. Okay. The electrical power system. Check. Inverters.
Operational.
RCS heaters.
On.
Oxygen flow.
Normal.
Unidentified flying object bearing 428146 green.
Houston from GSP-4.
Go ahead, GSP-4.
We have completed our course correction. Everything is A-OK at minus 36, 42, 25 to touchdown.
Roger. Everything looks good here, too. We have go for re-entry at 1600 hours tomorrow.
Roger, Houston. By the way, did you identify the signal?
Negative. But it doesn't seem to be influencing your flight pattern. Just keep on scanning and recording it.
Roger, Houston. Out.
Still with us?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. I want a complete press, radio, and TV clampdown on any information relating to the signal being monitored by the GSP-4. Well, look, I can't make it any clearer for you. Well, you tell them anything you want. That's your problem. How far, Paul?
12 and still closing.
GSP-4 to mission control. This signal we've been getting seems to be real strong now. Do you have any comment to make on that down there?
Yeah, we know, Al. We're getting it, too. But as far as we can tell, there's nothing to worry about. Just maintain your flight pattern.
Roger, Houston.
Alert SkyDiver.
Yes, sir. This is SHADO Control.
We don't have to guess this time.
All right. It's going to follow the space probe. Right back to Earth.
boy.
What kept you?
You cheated.
I did not. Idiot!
Sky 1 to Shadow Control. Have search predicted landing area. No trace of UFO. It's thickly wooded. Aerial visibility limited.
Tell Sky 1 to redock with SkyDiver. And get the mobiles out there as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
Well, there's no chance it's lifted off again. Ground radar would have picked it up.
Yeah. It's out there somewhere.
How long will it take the mobiles to get there?
2 or 3 hours. You better get moving.
Mobile 1 to control. Area 12, negative.
Roger, 1. Continue search in Area 14. Search leader to Shadow Control still have no visual evidence of UFO.
You should come home more often, Anne. It's the only time we get a decent meal.
She can't tear herself away from the bright light.
You should get someone in to look after you. What about a kinky Swedish au pair girl?
We did.
A Swedish au pair? I bet her name was Olga.
And Mrs. Harris from the village.
Tried it for a couple of weeks. I thought it was going to be all right. She was a good cook, but in the end, it didn't work out.
Mobile 3 to control. Completed search of Area 24, negative.
Roger, 3. Continue search in Area 25.
Yes.
Colonel Foster for you, sir.
Hello, Paul. How's it going?
No luck, sir. We've covered 70% of the area, no sign of the UFO.
Okay, Paul. Keep at it.
Right.
Lieutenant Johnson, I'm going to grab some sleep. If anything develops, call me.
Yes, sir. is it? It's all right. It's all right. What is it? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. There's nothing here. See, just your old stable. What? There's nothing. See?
I wish you wouldn't do that.
What the hell are you doing down here?
I heard Louis stomping around. He sounded frightened, so I came down.
What's the matter with him?
He's sweating up.
There's nobody out there. I don't know what could have frightened him.
Well, he seems all right now.
How long are you staying, Anne?
Who knows?
No, seriously.
Maybe a few more days?
Well, it's good to have you home.
You're too kind. How about a swim?
And what do we do about costumes?
I mentioned the nude.
You do make some stupid suggestions.
All right, then. Go as you are.
Hey!
Come on. Come here, Blue. Come on. Good boy. What on earth's the matter with him? He's sweating again. Russ, listen.
I can't hear anything.
That's just it. There's nothing. Not even a bird.
Oh, come on. You're enough to scare anything away. Well, we've completed the search of the whole area. There's nothing.
No trace at all? Burned vegetation, broken trees, tracks?
Negative. And no response from the instruments. I'm convinced it's not in this area.
All right, all right. We'll have to move on.
In which direction?
Well, we'll have to widen the search area. Divide your mobiles and branch out east and west from the original flight path.
Right.
Come on, boy. Up. Good boy, Bluey.
Pa? Pa?
Yeah?
Where's Russ?
He's out practicing.
But his horse is here.
Come on.
Russ?
Russ!
Russ?
Russ!
Pa? Over here.
You stay here.
Russ! Russ?
Paul, Shadow Intelligence have just received a report on a missing person. I want you to look into it.
Missing person?
Yes.
What are the details?
Russell Stone, the international show jumper. And he lives about 3 miles from the search area. It's a place called Stone Dean Farm.
What about the authorities?
That's all been taken care of. I'll get over there right away.
Well, I think I understand the situation. Is there anything else you can tell me?
No, I don't think so.
Miss Stone?
No, I'm sorry.
I'd like to take a look around the estate. Is that possible?
Yes, of course. I appreciate your getting here so quickly.
I'll drive you.
Thanks.
There is something else. In the wood, I found a dog. It was horribly mutilated. Whatever did that.
I understand. How big is the estate?
About 200 acres.
Are there any roads?
No, but there's quite a few tracks. We could drive around if you like. About here. It's where we found his hat.
Right, let's go. Can your brother swim?
Like a fish. Listen.
There's nothing.
Like before.
Before?
With Russ earlier. And his horse was frightened. It was sweating.
take to get the mobiles into position?
We should be there in about 10 minutes.
Well, let's hope your theory's right.
There's no other explanation. The UFO's been in Earth's atmosphere 2 days now. It would have started to disintegrate. Mobile 1?
We're in position, ready to fire.
Roger. Mobile 2?
In position and ready.
Roger. Set detonation for 10 seconds. Mobile 1, fire. Mobile 2, fire. All mobiles stand by for rapid fire. All mobiles, fire. Mobile 3, get the skin team ready. There's something in the water. We'll move it out.
That could be more dangerous than dealing with it here. If a trigger mechanism is set, any movement could blow this place to pieces.
You mean defuse it here?
I don't know, Paul. I'm not saying that it is an explosive device. What I am saying is that we must treat it like one. Lieutenant, sound a red alert. Clear all non-essential personnel from the complex.
Yes, sir. This is a red alert. This is an internal emergency. all personnel on B roster to evacuate area.
Could be a long wait.
There's an old miner's saying, Paul. The nearer you are to an explosion, the better your chances are.
It can't be much longer.
Well, what about the other wreckage?
Most of it disintegrated.
And this didn't?
No. It must be something pretty special.
Straker,
The radiation tests will be through in a couple of minutes, sir.
we'll be right there.
Listen to this, Commander. Okay. They're picking it up on the audio sensor. From somewhere in the center here.
Well, what do you make of it?
It's regular, mechanical. We think we've pinpointed the mechanism here, sir. If we cut an exploratory hole here, we can get an X-ray shot and see what makes it tick. Once we start cutting, sir, anything can happen.
All right, let's get on with it.
Right.
Temperature low. Radiation negative. No, sir, there's still no other reaction.
Any readings?
No, sir, still no other reaction.
It's through. I'm going to remove the cutout.
It stopped.
Now we'll find out what we're up against, sir.
There's no possible doubt?
No, sir. It is a human heart.
Russell Stone.
It must be. They've slowed his rate of metabolism and heartbeat down by lowering the body temperature.
All packed up, ready for shipment.
The doctors think there is a chance they can get him out alive, but they'd like someone he knows to be around when he comes to. I'll take care of it.
Yes.
Miss Stone, this is Commander Straker.
It's Anne, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm so confused. All this. Where am I?
Yes, well, if you try not to think about that for the moment. We found your brother.
Russ? Is he all right?
We hope he will be.
Russ?
Yeah, music drugs ready, sir.
Right. It'll help you to forget.
Good boy, Bluey.
Come on, boy.
Up! Very good. He's coming on. He's coming on.
Come on, come on.
Oh, dear.
Come on, boy. Good boy.
Hello.
Up.
Hello.
This is Stone Dean Farm.
That's right.
Nice place.
We like it.
I was interested in taking a few riding lessons.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, that is Russell Stone, isn't it? The famous show jumper.
Yes. I'm his sister, Anne. And you are...
Foster. Paul Foster.
Come up to the house, Mr. Foster.
Come on. Up. Come on. Come on.
Range 7 million. Speed increasing. 1.4. 1.8. 2.4. That does it. We'll never get near it at that speed. Must get a closer ETT. Is the rate of descent constant? More or less. There's still a slight variation. Should be possible to work out a broad target area. We'll try, but our readings are less than adequate, computer data. Do your best, Lieutenant. Stay. Trajectory termination, areas 17 to 23.
Too close for comfort. Sound a red alert.
So, course 017422.
Lieutenant? ETT, area 17, map reference 405, green.
Launch stations. Check boosters 1, 2, and 3. Clear 1.
Lift-off stations.
Liftoff -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Sky 1 to control. Airborne.
We have you on positive track, Sky 1. Set onboard computer for interception course.
I have it on radar. Closing. Have visual contact. Setting missile firing sequence. -10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 0.
Degrees, turn complete, sir.
Commence second run.
We have a radar trace, sir.
Bridge.
We have a radar trace, sir.
Bearing 147, speed Mach 5, reducing fast.
Mr. Cooper.
Sir?
Do you see anything?
No, sir. Yes. Yes, there. What is it, sir?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. It's coming down. Action stations.
It's attacking, sir?
I think it is, Mr. Cooper. Open fire.
General Henderson's here, sir.
Right.
Commander?
Morning, General.
You read it.
Well, hasn't everybody?
Now, this is why you've asked me down here. I can tell you there'll be an official denial in tomorrow's editions.
Yes, I expected that.
I stress the word official. Apparently it was a test flight of one of the Navy's prototype aircraft. Unfortunate.
Yes.
Straker, you're getting too suspicious. It's almost a complex.
Well, is that bad?
Look at that photograph. It could be anything.
Yes, including a UFO.
There was an immediate inquiry. I was in touch with the Naval Board personally. They were satisfied. It's a false alarm.
General, are you warning me off?
No, I am not warning you off, even if it sounds like it. How many so-called sightings have turned out to be aircraft?
But this was a highly trained naval crew on a ship equipped with every modern detection device. Let's have some breakfast.
And it wasn't like that. It happened too fast.
And the wreckage sank with no attempt at salvage.
The ocean is too deep at that point.
Well, I take it you've no objections if I conduct my own investigations?
No, none at all. But don't expect any cooperation from the naval authorities. They've accepted the findings. You have checked the records for that day, I take it?
Yes.
And?
Well, there were no UFO sightings, if that's what you mean.
None got through, huh?
No, none that we know of. But they have before.
Not for a long time. Since your defense tightening, in fact.
General, please don't underestimate their intelligence. It has always only been a matter of time before they discovered a way to pierce our screen. Toast?
No, thank you.
Now try hitting the sand behind the ball. Oh, Paul, you're supposed to smooth over your tracks.
Tell me, what do you see in this?
Oh, relaxation, exercise, chance to forget your problems.
You've done nothing but talk about it ever since we started.
I'll have a lot on my mind, Paul. Well, here you are. I suggest you try a Number 9 iron on this shot, Paul. Good shot.
You said Henderson seemed convinced the sighting that ship made was a false alarm.
Did I? Oh, yes, I suppose he did.
And your theory about the aliens piercing our defensive screen doesn't hold up.
Oh? Why?
The interceptors destroyed a UFO this morning.
Yes, true.
Well, how come we managed to stop that one?
Look, Paul, it's a battle of wits between us and them. And if they have made a breakthrough, they wouldn't want us to know, would they?
You mean this morning was a sacrifice?
Well, it could be, couldn't it? We destroy a UFO, feel secure in our defenses, and then they just write off that sighting.
Well, if it was a UFO, why didn't it fire on the ship?
Ah, now that would have been proof. You don't buy it, do you, Paul?
No.
Well, you could be right.
Depth 600. $620. Maximum safe depth. $640. Colonel, we are...
I heard you the first time, Captain. Continue the dive.
$680. $750.
Pressure malfunction.
Level.
Level out.
Tell me something, Paul. Do you know Sheringham?
The Admiral?
Yes.
Not personally.
Well, do you know anyone in his department?
Oh, now I know why I'm here. All right, what do you want me to find out?
I want to find out why that Admiralty Board reached such a fast decision. You see, I think that ship was where it was for a special reason. A reason the Navy want to keep secret. Now, the aliens want to know why, and so do we.
Yes?
Turbine's not responding, sir.
820.
Engine's overheating.
Hold full power.
Forward plates are buckling. $870.
Turbine's still not responding, sir.
Hold power.
We'll burn out, sir.
Hold full power. 880.
Slowing. Steady at 900. Maintaining level course, Captain.
Take her back to 600.
Up to 600.
Sonar.
Colonel?
Find anything?
No, Colonel.
Nothing? How much water below us?
200 fathoms, Colonel.
Thanks.
We
could try again.
No. No, it's too deep. Thank you, Captain. Well, what have we got?
There appears to be a deep trench right here.
Virtually bottomless. If that was a UFO and it did go down there, then it's lost forever.
Anything from sonar?
No. We took SkyDiver down as deep as we could. Deeper. Nothing.
Well, the wreckage is of no longer any importance, but that trench is.
Well, what's the next step?
A meeting with Admiral Sheringham, I think. General Henderson can do the groundwork. He can introduce me as, a safety officer from the Ministry of Aviation.
Mr. Straker here is naturally anxious to discover as much as he can about the incident, Admiral.
Oh, yes, I appreciate that. Please do sit down, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, what particularly can I do for you?
I want to interview the captain of the ship.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Oh? He's on an assignment?
Naval security prevents me from answering that question.
Oh, I see. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I take it you've read a transcript of the inquiry?
Yes, my office was able to supply those details.
Well, I've studied the report, and there seems to be a great deal left unsaid.
Oh, I don't understand.
Well, it appears to me that the findings in the report were arrived at with, well, might I say, unnecessary haste.
Mr. Straker, the facts that we had were the only ones likely to be available for all time. In the circumstances, it would have done nothing to delay.
Yes, I can see that. But, Admiral, nowhere in this report can I see any mention of the steps taken by the captain and crew to verify identification of the aircraft.
The incident was over in a matter of seconds.
Yes, but your captain obviously ordered the destruction of an aircraft. Now, a layman, such as myself, might be excused for thinking that he could equally have taken steps to identify it.
I'm sure that the captain acted as he thought best. We weren't there.
But the ship sustained no damage, proving that there was no aggressive action. Admiral, it could have been a civilian airliner.
I've really nothing further to add to the report. Will you come in, please? I'm afraid I can spare no more time, gentlemen. Miss Bosanquet will show you the way out.
Skipper, Ellis here. You better come up and have a look. There's something alongside. Probably one of the latest kind of submarines.
You're right. Be straight up.
Well, where is this monster of the deep?
Get some men onto that fire.
You all right?
Get some men onto that fire.
You all right?
Enemy tank, submarine, airborne missiles. Look like flying flying fish! Under attack!
Everything Straker says is true, Admiral.
UFOs are a fact.
It's fantastic. I can't believe it.
Well, I won't argue with you there. Now, whatever you're doing, the aliens know about it. Now, make no mistake. And if they're interested, so am I. Look, whatever you're doing, you've cloaked behind a veil of secrecy that we've been unable to penetrate, officially or otherwise. But now, Admiral, I have to know.
Well, I'm chairman of a committee dealing with the destruction of obsolete weapons and military equipment and so on. Some time ago, 1,000 gallons of an experimental nerve gas were manufactured in Europe. Then further tests revealed that the gas was far too dangerous ever to be used, even to be handled. So it was arranged that the gas should be chemically destroyed in laboratory conditions. Then it was discovered that the gas was virtually indestructible, certainly by any known method. It was therefore decided that the gas should be dumped at sea.
Well, what if there's a leakage?
The gas is sealed in very special containers geared to corrode over a period of several hundred years. By the time that gas escapes into the atmosphere, it will be quite harmless.
And if the aliens attack the ship and the containers are destroyed?
Then that would be the end, Commander Straker. There's enough gas on that ship to destroy every form of life known on this Earth.
You mean we can't contact the ship at all?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean, Paul. The ship's captain is maintaining a complete radio blackout.
Security.
It's ironical, isn't it?
Couldn't an aircraft pick them up?
Look, we've got search task force combing the entire area. But it's dark, Paul, and the ocean's a big place to look for a small ship that doesn't want to be found.
But we do know their destination.
Yes, and by the time they get there, it'll probably be too late.
What about SkyDiver?
Is this our best bee, Captain?
Midnight, sir. Right on schedule.
It'll be light about 300 hours, and we'll start dumping immediately.
The men will be ready, sir.
I'll go back to my cabin. There's not much I can do here. Call me, Mr. Cooper.
Aye, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper. 2:30 hours. Anything to report?
Yes, sir. Radar reports increased aerial activity.
Oh.
Sir, trajectory report on surviving UFO.
Thank you. Heading for a point somewhere near Newfoundland.
That's nowhere near the ship. The ship's in the South Atlantic.
Everything ready, sir?
Good.
Commence dumping.
Sir. Bridge to deck party, bridge to deck party. Commence dumping.
Changing course, sir.
The UFO has veered off. Its trajectory is now the South Atlantic.
This is it.
Tracer. Bridge.
We've picked up a radar trace. Bearing 281. Mach 5. Reducing.
Action stations.
Action stations. Action stations. Seal all watertight bulkheads. Gun crews on immediate standby. Repeat. Gun crews on standby.
Missile in position, sir.
Launch missile, Mr. Cooper.
Clear for firing. Clear for firing.
Get that missile launched, Mr. Cooper.
Bridge to missile control. Fire, repeat, fire. It's the damage, officer, sir. Missile guidance electronics have been affected by the explosion. They're still trying to ascertain the damage.
What place has happened?
It's no use, sir. Missile systems are negative.
Alert gun crews.
Bridge to gun, stand by. Bridge to gun, stand by.
There it is. Open fire.
Radar puts it out of range, sir.
One more shot. Maybe 2. That's all.
What the devil's that?
This your car, miss?
Yes.
Not a very clever way to park.
I don't remember.
Anyone with you?
No. No.
Could I see your driver's license, please, miss? Free to control. Red Sports, registration B Bravo M Mike W Whiskey 189. Would you get out of the car, please, miss?
What? Why?
Get out of the car, please.
Look, I don't understand. I was just driving home when you stopped.
That was a stupid thing to try, miss. I think you better give me the keys. Give me the keys, please. Don't give me a hard time, miss.
Silly damn game. I don't know what came over me. Must have been that foul tobacco that Albert smokes.
It was rather frightening.
Oh, come on, love. Let's not make something out of nothing. You were the last person to believe in all that nonsense.
Of course I don't. I was just worried about you.
Just tiredness catching up with me. I'll be as good as new after a night's sleep.
Jim, why are we taking the long way home?
Sorry. Just wasn't thinking, I suppose.
Do you want me to drive?
Perhaps you'd better.
What on earth? Why did you do that, Jim?
Something in the road.
Poor thing. It was dazzled by the lights.
Yeah, he was lucky I saw him. Well, we can't just leave it. We'll drop it in at the police station.
Jim,
Yeah?
if they can't trace the
Here
owner,
it comes.
can I keep him? He's so beautiful, and he'll be company for me when you're away.
I'll have to think about it. I don't like competition, you know. Who said cats were lucky? I think we'll call this one Jonah. Let's see what's in the toolkit. Get out, quick!
This is Commander Straker. Is Colonel Lake around? Where's Colonel Foster? No, don't bother. Just spread it around. I'm on my way in, will you? I find it helps efficiency. What's the problem?
I wonder if you could give me a lift.
Why? What's the matter?
My car doesn't seem to want to start.
Well,
I live just a little way down this road. If you could,
All right. Jump in.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry to trouble you like this.
Oh, forget it. It's no trouble.
Oh, you're an American?
That's right. Boston.
Oh. I find most Americans are very, mechanically minded.
Oh?
I'm not, I'm afraid. Well, take my card. It's probably just a lead or wire or something like that.
What is your line, Mr.
Clark. Daniel Clark. That's what I am. A bank clerk. I pride myself on being a good judge. I'd say you were some kind of, executive.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Oil?
Motion pictures.
Oh, films. Oh, that must be a very exciting life. Oh, anywhere along here will be just fine. I live over there, just beyond the wood.
Well, there we are, Mr. Clark.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. No trouble at all.
I appreciate.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Commander Straker's car, sir.
Where?
3 kilometers from junction 14.
How does it feel?
Like it's just been shaken by an angry orangutan.
Well, I'm afraid you will live, Commander.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Paul, what have we got?
Daniel Frederick Clark, age 44, works in a bank, married with 2 children.
Nothing else?
No criminal record. Not even a traffic indictment, nothing. A solid, law-abiding citizen, Mr. Average. We'll find out more when we pick him up.
Well, Mr. Average threw me across the car like a rubber doll.
Yes, there are certain psychiatric conditions that can impart tremendous physical strength for brief periods. Tensions, stresses of one kind or another build up and finally explode.
Maybe you should take a few days off.
Morning, sir.
No, I'm fine. How are the new interceptor pilots shaping up on Moonbase, Paul?
How soon should they be ready?
Well, they should be ready in a month.
A month? Nearer 6 weeks.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Colonel Foster, I want you to read that.
What is it?
An ultimatum.
Notice is hereby given that unless the terms herewith are...
First, the Fairfield Tracker Station, and then SkyDiver 3 will be destroyed.
And then Shadow Control and Commander Straker.
Unless Shadow ceases all operation.
Surrender? Where'd you get it?
Daniel F. Clark must have slipped it into my coat.
These conditions, Moonbase to be evacuated, all skydivers to surface. Well, if Clark did write this, he knows a hell of a lot about our organization.
I want a security check on all Shadow installations. Get me a line link to all Skydiver captains.
Yes, sir.
Put Moonbase on yellow alert. And while we're about it, we'll have a little security drill right here in 30 minutes.
This is Control.
I knew an old police captain once, Paul. He used to get 100 crank letters a week. The one he ignored was the one that killed him. Get on to the Fairfield commander. They're first on the list.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Perimeter fence, section 4.
Get someone out there.
Get some men out of the fence. You men, come with me. You two take the other section. Bring that jeep over here.
Over there. Stay where you are.
On the ground. Move!
Right, on your feet. Up. Come on. Hands over your head.
Get to the jeep. Move!
We've got him, sir. We're coming in now.
Has he been cleared by security control?
Yes, sir, we gave him the works. X-ray, everything. He's clear.
Right. Wait outside. What's your name?
Clark. Daniel Clark. But I seem to be a little confused.
Well, Mr. Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't see the notices?
Notices? No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get me a security line to control.
Listen, I really can't remember how...
Just keep walking.
Well, Mr. 64 seconds later, an explosive detonation, 4:17.
Oh, Captain, you're the expert.
Well, I have to admit, I'm baffled. This man Clark is stripped, checked electronically, cleared on all counts. These recorded results show radiation check negative, X-ray negative, biosensors negative. To produce a 4:17 detonation would take 4 pounds of our latest explosive.
Or 2 pints of nitroglycerin.
The eye of the explosion seemed to be centered on the main electrical switch panel.
Yes, a 10,000 volt input. But if he tried anything there, all he would have done was to blow the main fuses or electrocute himself. At worst, he may have started a fire.
Was there anything already on the base that he might have used?
No, no explosives of any kind, no. Nuclear material, nothing. You know, in the right conditions, you can make a bomb out of a bag of flour, but not a detonation of this magnitude.
Captain, I want you to go down to our naval installation. I'm putting you in command of security on SkyDiver 3, the next target.
We'll need to take this section down another 3 meters. We won't be able to get near it till the end of the week. End of the week? Already. What? I said we're behind schedule as it is. Look, what you have to do is... move some of them out. You okay, Mr. Mason?
And I'll need the file on the cost estimates and a copy of that report as soon as it's typed.
It should be ready this afternoon. Oh, I made the reservations in Geneva.
Good. Tickets?
In your briefcase, sir, with the traveler's checks and cash.
Thank you. That seems to take care of everything. Just finish that report and get me those couple of calls.
Yes, sir.
And cancel all appointments for me on Friday. I'll speak to the accountant first.
Excuse me, sir, I must go.
Are you all right?
I have to leave.
Well, I don't understand. Is anything wrong?
I must go at once.
You don't feel well. Come and sit down.
SkyDiver 3 was due to sail tomorrow, but I've brought its departure time forward to 2100 hours tonight.
Right, I'll be aboard.
I told the captain to remain at sea until further orders.
That's a good idea, sir. Once we're mid-ocean, we should be safe enough.
Let's hope so.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
find a straker for you, sir.
Right.
I just want to check on your departure time, Captain.
We'll make 2100 hours all right, sir.
Have you, searched the ship?
Yes, sir. We've been over her with electro scanners top to bottom.
That's fine. Well, good luck, Captain.
Well, there's nothing more we can do except wait.
Well, isn't there, Paul? I seem to recall an unlocated UFO. I want it found.
Yes, sir.
Security.
Captain Lauriston's here.
Good. We're expecting him. Captain Lauriston's here. Good evening, Captain. May I have your pass, please, sir? Thank you, sir.
Can I check your case, please, sir?
Traveling lights. Fingerprints, please, Captain. Thank you, sir. Well, everything seems to be in order, Captain. Go right ahead, sir. They're expecting you on board. Get me SkyDiver.
SkyDiver.
Security here, sir. We have an intruder.
Is he armed?
No, sir.
Right. Sound a general alert.
This is an alert.
Get me Commander Straker.
Voice print identification. Request voice print identification. You have 5 seconds. Voice print negative.
Well, where is he now?
In the voice print trap.
Get that submarine out to sea.
We'll be underway in a couple of minutes.
Clear fore and aft, sir.
Right. Sever ship to short umbilicals.
Yes, sir. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Clear the deck and secure hatch.
Clear the deck. Yes, sir.
And secure, sir.
Let's go.
Slow ahead.
Slow ahead.
gone?
Must be a boat.
What? How?
We don't know exactly. It seems to be forced the security doors.
Get me SkyDiver 3. How in blazes could one unarmed man cut his way through 5 centimeters of steel plate doors?
Captain on the line, sir.
Captain, it's highly probable that you have a saboteur aboard.
Well, if there is, sir, he can only be up top. We can handle it.
Yes, I'm sure you can, Captain. Now keep me informed.
Yes, sir.
Break out the small arms. Yes, sir.
He's up there, sir, on the conning tower.
Out of the question.
But, sir, we can open the hatch and rush him.
I said no, Captain.
Have you reached the safe dive area?
Yes, sir, just about.
Then take her down.
Sir?
I said submerge.
Commander, there's a man up there. One unarmed man.
Captain, I gave you a direct order.
Take her down.
Dive, dive, dive!
Flight 1 and 2.
What a mess.
What did that to his hand?
I don't know. Let's take a look around.
Paul?
Clem Mason, 35, construction manager. Suddenly walked off the site yesterday afternoon. No record.
Another Mr. Average. It doesn't add up. He kills Luritzen, tries to get through the security net, is discovered, gets caught in the voice print trap, and then gets out through tungsten steel doors.
It's also been established that he was unarmed and had nothing on his person.
Right. He gets aboard SkyDiver 3, a ship that's been checked with the most sophisticated electronic devices we have, and yet, minutes later, gets blown out of the water.
Well, you said he was a Mr. Average, but no normal man could have clawed his way out of those doors.
So he possessed, or was possessed by, some superhuman force.
In place of superhuman, try alien.
And you are next on the list, Commander.
More important, so is this control center. Look, feed every scrap of information we have into the computer. Every fact, no matter how insignificant. Bend the program if necessary.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey, take a look.
Yeah, there could be something. I'll check the details.
Come in.
Morning, sir.
Miss Simmons, I didn't expect you.
Didn't expect me. I want to make sure you catch that plane.
Well, we've been looking for you. I contacted your parents. Are you all right?
Oh, fine, sir. Why?
Miss Simmons, leave all that. Yesterday afternoon, you...
Yes, sir?
I think I ought to call someone. A doctor or...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yes, that's right. Immediate.
We may have something.
Good.
Clark and Mason live in the same area.
The computer's come up with a police report that could fit.
2 nights ago, a patrolman was brutally murdered and left on the side of the road. The police surgeon states that extraordinary, almost inhuman strength was used to strangle him.
Now, the time of death was put at 2200 hours. The patrolman reported in at 2154. He was checking on a car apparently abandoned by the roadside.
We checked the registration of that car, and it belongs to a Miss Linda Simmons, who lives less than a mile from Mason. We have her address, and we know where she works.
Well, it's the best lead we've got so far. Let's go to work. Got anything for a size A problem? Deluxe version?
The stomach upset's easier to cure.
Yes, I'm sure it would be. Doctor, you said something the other day that stuck in my mind. You were talking about psychiatric conditions, how tensions and stresses can build up in a person until finally...
Subject explodes mentally.
And physically.
Yeah, I have a theory. But I must warn you, it's pretty wild.
Go ahead, Doctor. Try me.
A human body, muscles, brain, operates on a series of minute electrical charges flowing around the complex of low-voltage electrical circuits. The nervous system. Sometimes the electrical balance is disturbed.
Mental disorder.
Imagine the situation where, for some reason, the balance swings violently off-center. The body becomes supercharged, like a thundercloud before a storm. If such a charged being could exist, it may be able to draw on all the primitive forces of the universe, attract them to itself. Space, time, light, electrical potential, energy, they're all related. The result?
A human bomb.
A psycho bomb.
Foster to control. I've just checked Miss Simmons' apartment. She's not there.
Can I see your pass? Thank you.
You. What happened?
A man's been killed.
Who did it?
We don't know yet, but whoever it was beat his head to a pulp.
Miss Simmons?
Yes?
My name's Paul Foster.
That looks very impressive.
A couple of nights ago, you were driving back along Route 107
Yes?
in this car.
Yes. Oh, the police.
What about the police?
A patrolman stopped me. I still don't know why.
I'd like to talk to you about that.
Okay. Why not?
Let's take a walk.
Paul, it looks like Miss Simmons is it. She must be considered highly dangerous. Paul? Come in, Paul. Come in, Colonel Foster.
Well, Mr. Foster, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes, How about some lunch?
Well, the UFO's been in the Earth's atmosphere nearly 48 hours. It must move soon before it starts to disintegrate. Let's concentrate the search area here.
Yes, sir. The mobiles are moving in now, sir.
Good. What about Foster?
Still can't contact him.
Been in the office at all today?
How do you know I work in an office?
We have our methods.
No, my boss is flying out to Geneva. He's a big man.
You don't like him?
Yes, I think he's sweet. I always call him Sir. Look at the fish. There's a big one. It's funny, I feel I've known you a long time.
4 hours.
Well,
Search still negative, sir.
keep them at it.
Yes, sir.
To all sections, repeat, to all sections. Shadow Mobiles 1 and 2 are proceeding into new search area.
Paul? Why did you come to see me?
I don't know. Maybe it was your personal magnetism.
Seriously, why all the questions?
Routine.
Just routine?
There's nothing to worry about.
But you do believe me. Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul?
He's what? Foster is bringing Linda Simmons to the studio. Commander, did you hear what I said?
I heard.
She is programmed to kill you.
Her target is also this control. I'd rather fight that situation on my own terms. When she arrives, take her straight to room 22. That's all, Colonel.
Still nothing, sir.
This is Commander Straker to all mobiles and search aircraft. It is imperative, repeat, imperative, that the UFO be located as soon as possible.
Commander.
Stay back. That's far enough. I said that's far enough. One step more and I'll fire.
Sky 4 to control. Have UFO on radar.
How far?
In range in 3 minutes.
Gave us an ultimatum.
Surrender. Surrender, Shadow.
You know that we can never do that.
You have no alternative.
High voltage. That's the trigger.
The UFO that controls you has been destroyed. Miss Simmons! If you touch those cables...
Surrender.
Emergency circuits.
Linda.
UFO destroyed. Returning to base.
How did you know Sky 4 got that UFO?
I didn't.